completing this one to TJ again. TJ gets it to the 33-yard line, and that may prove to be, nope, they're going to go hurry up. I thought that might be the last play of the quarter. But the Bengals have gone to a hurry up, trying to get one more off. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. Will he get it off? No, he won't. And so with that, our third quarter comes to a close. Sean Hill is on the winning end of a football game, his first as a starter. His 49ers are out in front, 20-10.
No team was as active in the offseason as the New England Patriots. The addition of wide receivers Wes Welker, Dante Stallworth, and Randy Moss give all-world quarterback Tom Brady numerous downfield targets. Stallworth and Moss give Brady the deep threat that the Patriots have lacked in recent years. And Welker adds explosiveness in the return game. With Brady at the helm and so many weapons to choose from, the Patriots' offense should dominate in 2007.
Yes, it is indeed that time.
I don't know if there'll be snow.
It is indeed that time, counting down the days to
Santa looked a little small there, didn't he?
You think? Or are we just looking bigger?
Everybody is trim these days.
Santa's doing his laps.
Yeah. I like a big round Santa, a big beard.
Rudy Johnson is checked in the ball game as the back behind Carson Palmer. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. He'll complete this one to Chad Johnson into San Francisco territory. Only Chad's 2nd catch of the night.
If I could be critical of one thing in Chad's game, it's the run after catch. Runs great routes, had great hands, explosive, but the run after catch, he's not that good.
Why?
He doesn't look to score. He looks to fall down and he's happy with the yards he gained. He doesn't look to score. When you throw the ball to slant on T.O., he's looking to go to the house. Steve Smith, I got another guy that's looking to take it to the house.
Is that a matter of desire or confidence?
I think that's just something in you. It's just something. And those other two guys, they're explosive guys. Steve Smith also a punt returner, having punt return ability.
But Marvin Harrison is still that kind of guy, just like Chad.
But Marvin,
he's not looking to take it to the house.
No, he's not explosive like that. He's not looking to take it to the house. Jerry Rice, John Taylor, those type of guys, explosive. You know, score with every play.
Just to elaborate on it, it's more in your makeup. And when you think about guys in defenses today, how they attack the football, punching it out, stripping it out, guys want to get down to make sure that they don't turn the football over more than anything.
Call it 2nd and 6. Palmer throwing this side, completing it to Chad Johnson. He's brought down from behind. Donald Strickland grabbing him.
Great read by Nate Clemens. He broke on that ball deep out. Chad pushed him off. He stayed low, broke on the ball, and he just missed the play. Watch this drive. Young corner, just go at it. At his highest point, that's why he's playing cornerback. Can't catch.
That's my line.
I'm sorry.
It was there. 1st down for the Bengals in the red zone.
This is the part of the field where their offense has sputtered, in the red zone.
He'll give it to Rudy Johnson. He sidesteps one tackler but can't escape another. Give him a gain of maybe 1. Marcus Douglas putting a halt to the proceedings. And the Bengals will stay with the hurry up. There you get a look at exactly what Marshall was talking about. Their red zone tonight. They haven't been there many times. Kenny Watson has replaced Rudy Johnson in the backfield. He'll swing it far side. That's Watson again, and Watson is stood up over there. Good play coming up. That was Clemens making the stop. We talked about this matchup when we came on the air. Chad Johnson, Nate Clemens. And what would you say, gentlemen? Clemens has gotten the best of it for the night?
No, well, he's not just taking Chad one-on-one. You can't just take Chad one-on-one. It's not good for the defense. It may be good for you personally and your ego, but it's not good for your defense. They're playing a lot of cover two. They're running guys up under Chad. They're doing multiple things to stop Chad Johnson.
I'm going to say yes. Chad hasn't gotten in the end zone.
Thank you,
Chad
Marshall.
hasn't caught the ball deep yet. Clemens is winning the matchup thus far.
3rd and 9.
But he's not playing him one-on-one, Marshall.
Big down for the Bengals. Palmer overthrowing Johnson. And Chad's none too happy about it. Clemens is delighted.
They don't seem like they're on the same page. They don't seem like they had the chemistry that they once shared. Although Chad has close to 1,200 yards, or over 1,200 yards now receiving, the timing is just off.
Well, he looked like he thought Chad was going to continue with his out. Chad brought it up short.
Yeah, he had to sit down right there. There's a corner on the outside. You got to sit down in that hole.
Shane Graham is on. He's made from 24. This attempt is from 35. And it's good. He's made it a one-score ball game. Field goal for the Bengals. It's 2013. 49ers will have the ball when we come back.
Yes, it's a glove. It's a baseball glove.
For Wilson gloves and much, much more, visit NASN.com, your home for North American sports merchandise.
It's college football bowl season again on NASN, and this December we bring you 15 of the best bowl games from across the NCAA. Catch all these great games plus the 5 BCS games live in January, only on NASN. Check NASN.com for schedules and information.
Cincinnati's Bengals have just scored their first points of the second half, but they have to settle for a field goal, and Chad Johnson is none too happy about it after he and Carson Palmer had a call interrupted. Chad is saying, well, I was running a
He was running a 7-stop, and Carson threw the corner route. You know, talking to Carson, he said, look, Chad and I, we go at it. We get in arguments, and that's just us. A lot of them aren't caught on tape, and they disagree often, but they make up, and they play well together.
They hold each other accountable, and that's a good relationship.
This is Maurice Hicks. Maurice Hicks getting it back to the 35, 37-yard line. 49ers will have good field position when we come back. They're leading in this ball game 20-13.
NASN brings you unrivaled coverage of the best sports North America has to offer. Get the best seats in the house for the biggest games in the best leagues 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Watch the NFL from preseason all the way to the playoffs with over 60 regular season games, the postseason, and live coverage of Super Bowl 42 from Phoenix. Get live coverage of every game of the World Series and don't miss an inning of the MLB regular season with up to 260 regular season games and the All-Star Game live. Experience the most comprehensive coverage of the NHL anywhere in Europe with over 200 live regular season games, the 2008 NHL All-Star Game, and the Stanley Cup Finals live. NASN takes you to pit lane in the high-octane world of NASCAR with live Busch Series racing and keeps you up to date with the Nextel Cup and Truck Series with daily episodes of NASCAR Now. Get courtside with the best conferences in NCAA college basketball with a packed schedule of games between the top teams and unrivaled coverage of March Madness. See the power and skill of the finest players in college football with full season and bowl series coverage, including all the BCS games, live. And with all your favorite news, highlights, and analysis shows, including PTI and Around the Horn, you won't miss a minute from any of your favorite sports all season long. Log on to NASN.com now and join the world of NASN, your leader in North American sports.
years of fencing and 3 years of law school teach you a lot. For him, it's confidence. For me, it's pride. Go to ncaastudent.org to find out how your child could become one of the many student athletes who go pro in something other than sports.
Hi there, folks. I'm Tim McCarver, thanking you for watching my show exclusively here on NASN, Europe's leading channel for North American sports. Join me each week as I conduct in-depth interviews with the biggest stars from the world of sports, whether you enjoy football, baseball, basketball, hockey, you name it. Check out NASN.com for the latest schedules and guest lists, and we'll see you right here on Chevrolet's Tim McCarver Show on NASN.
Young Sean Hill, number 13, has definitely played well in relief. Pressed into duty last week. He was 22 of 27. Tonight, 19 of 24. Quick math says that's what, 41 of 51 for 363 yards. 364 yards, excuse me. Sean Hill's definitely played well, but his assignment now is to try to see if he can get the 49ers on the board again and make this a two-score ball game.
You know, his playing time reads rookie, but his production is veteran. This guy's been in the league for 6 years, so this is not a rookie quarterback out there.
Okay, but he's only had 2 snaps in those 6 years.
He's been around. He's been around. He's been in a numerous amount of scout teams, probably second quarterback once or twice in his career. This guy he's a veteran.
A little used veteran.
I still think that reducing the playbook for him, he's running a couple of formations tonight. They're not getting exotic. They're not changing things up. And they've been efficient with those things that they're doing.
2nd and 9. Frank Gore stopped for no gain by Robert Gathers. Let's throw it down the sideline. Adam Schefter is down there. Adam?
Thanks very much, Brian. You know, the New England Patriots have to be rooting for the San Francisco 49ers to lose this game because they hold the 49ers first-round pick. If San Francisco wins, it could drop them down from the 2nd overall pick to possibly the 6th. There are 3 other teams that have 3 wins in the NFL right now, so obviously New England is rooting for Cincinnati to make a big comeback tonight.
All right, Adam, thanks very much. 3rd and 8. This is a big 3rd down right here. A 3 and out for the 49ers offense would not help their cause very much, considering the Bengals just picked up momentum, and Hill's going to run for the first down. He'll get it as he slides, as he crosses midfield to the 47-yard line. And we've got a late flag. Just our 4th flag of the night.
There's no foul for unnecessary roughness at the end of the play. First down, San Francisco.
Just to pick up a little more on what Adam had to say there about that draft pick. It was the 49ers and the Patriots who traded picks in the past draft. The 49ers wanted to move up into the Patriots' position, which was 28th, in order to pick the tackle Joe Staley. So they gave them a 4th-round pick and number 1 pick next year. With the 4th-round pick, the Patriots turned around and traded that to the Raiders for Randy Moss, and they wind up with a pick that could be as good as the 2nd pick in the entire draft. So the rich only get richer.
Yeah, they're not only good on the field, they're good off the field.
That rush by Hill on 3rd and 8 was a pickup of 12, gets them into Cincinnati territory. More importantly, keeps the drive alive. He'll complete this one to Gore, and Gore is close to yet another first down. Landon Johnson bringing him down. We might note, just to finish off that story, that with that pick, the 49ers didn't waste it. They drafted Joe Staley, the right tackle out of Central Michigan, and Staley has played very well, and they envision him as perhaps their left tackle of the future. There's a look at Staley. But again, if you're the Patriots, that's got to be a pretty good deal, yes? You get Randy Moss and a pick that's going to be in the top 5? Not bad.
Yeah, don't mention Miami Dolphins just gave Wes Welker to them on a silver platter. I love Wes Welker. Great receiver.
He's played well. Yeah, but you didn't put him in your Pro Bowl ballot. This is Gore again down to 32. You didn't put him on your Pro Bowl ballot.
Okay, I love TJ a little more.
Okay.
But I love Wes Welker. This guy's
plays his
tough,
role.
courageous. He returns punt. He catches the ball across the middle. He can get deep, and he keeps the chains moving.
And TJ and Chad look none too happy about this. This has been the situation throughout the second half. The 49ers get the ball and refuse to let it go. Al Gore makes his way to the sideline. Frank Gore makes his way to the sideline. See, I told you I'd do it at least once tonight.
I do understand. Yeah, those two guys don't look too happy. Because
they look like they're ready to go home.
They've seen this before. They've seen this defense do the same things week in and week out.
They look like they're ready to go home.
They are.
And Hicks gets it to the 30. Domato Peko again on the stop. And Chad and TJ, they've just watched this all year long. Their defense just can't get off the field.
Cannot get off the field. And, you know, I'm going to give credit to Sean Hill. He's done a good job at extending the play. If there's one thing that today's quarterback must do is buy time, because protection's going to break down. And when you buy time, make the decision quick. Are you going to run it, or are you going to keep your eyes downfield and throw it? And he's been very decisive with those two things tonight.
He told us yesterday that's the one thing he hoped he would be able to do, was be decisive, get the ball out quick, make decisions quickly. He'll complete this one to Arnaz Battle, and Battle's going to be stopped short of the first down marker to present Hill with a third down challenge.
Once again, a very manageable third downs. The only thing, I like everything this guy's done tonight. But I'm just watching the play clock. I'm watching, okay, is he a veteran or is he playing like a rookie? Sometimes he shows me he's a veteran. At times he shows me he's a rookie. But run that play clock down, Marshall. Down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second.
He's 8 for 12 on third down conversions tonight. Does he throw for it or does he run it? Gore is checked back in. He'll fake it to Gore. Looking, throwing, incomplete for Battle.
Right there, he got away with the rookie mistake right there. That ball must be thrown away. You take your 3 at that point in time. You'll see the fake here, and as he comes out, you got to throw the ball away. You got to throw it away.
What is going on here?
Well, this is surprising. They're going to go for it?
It's confidence.
What do they have to lose?
Well,
a couple picks.
A field goal gives you a 2-score advantage with 6:21 to play.
I'm sorry, you just told me they had to lose the... Adam just told me they had to lose the 3rd or the 6th pick. That's the only thing they have to lose.
4th and 2. Crowd likes it. Incomplete. Intended for Jason Hill. Jonathan Joseph was there, and they'll turn it over in downs, and it remains a 1-score ball game. Bengals get the ball with 6:15 left.
Hockey's not just a game, it's a lifestyle.
Join the Reebok revolution. Visit NASN.com, your home for North American sports merchandise.
There are 380,000 NCAA student athletes, and most of us will go pro. Most of us will go pro in something other than sports. In something other than sports. Go to ncaastudent.org to find out how.
Druids Glen Golf Resort, voted European Golf Resort of the Year 2005. A golfer's paradise in the Garden of Ireland. 2 championship golf courses of contrasting design. The luxurious Marriott Druids Glen Hotel and Country Club, featuring 148 specially appointed guest rooms and a magnificent spa and health centre. Visit our driving range, pro shops, golf academy, and get your golfing tips or tuition from our resident PGA teaching professional.
Coming up after the game, it's the Home Depot post-game show. Join Rich, Dion, oh no, I'm sorry, they're up here.
Thank you.
Join Rich, Mooch, Sterling, and Adam Schefter for highlights, analysis, and post-game interviews. And all right, we're going to have our first fight of the night. Joe Nedney had made his last 27 field goals. He would have lined up for a 42-yarder. Instead, they went for it on 4th and 2. and they threw to a guy who'd only touched the ball once all year, Jason Hill, and they had to turn the ball over on downs. I don't get it.
Why not?
Well, let's 1 second. This complete to Chad Johnson would appear to be a Bengals first down. Did the ball come loose? Let's wait and see. 49ers say yes. Officials say no.
Why not?
Because it gives you a 2-score lead with barely more than 6 minutes to play against an offense that has not shown an ability to score rapidly all night long.
If you don't get it, you lose the game, you win the draft. If you win the game, you win the game. It really doesn't matter at this point.
I understand what you're saying, Brian. Winning the game is the #1 thing, most important. But I believe what they're doing right now is evaluating talent. And right now, putting Sean Hill in that situation, you get to find out what you have in the quarterback. He's handled every situation tonight pretty good for the most part. Giving him an opportunity to try to convert a 4th down, you never know when that's going to happen again. You can't simulate in game with practice. I think right there, that was evaluating what you have in the quarterback.
Even if I agree with you, and I don't, hang on 1 second, it's 2nd and 3. Why would you throw on 4th and 2 to a guy who has 1 completion all year?
Well, the coverage
because they don't think you're going to throw to him.
Well, that's true. That's true. Nobody thought you'd throw to him.
The coverage predicates that. But why not? These fans don't want to see a field goal. They want to see a touchdown.
What did my man Herm Edwards say? You play to win the game. It gives
not when you're 3 and 10.
You play to get the highest draft choice you can right now.
Right now they're evaluating talent. They have to make a decision at quarterback. There's a decision that's going to be made, especially, let's just think of this. If Alex Smith doesn't make it back next year, who's the quarterback going to be?
First down Bengals. They have an opportunity now to come down and tie the ball game. Thank you very much. This is Kenny Watson reversing his field and picking up about 3 yards. I mean, if you didn't have an opportunity throughout the first 55 minutes to fairly evaluate Sean Hill, what's the big deal, big whoop about a 4th and 2?
Marshall? It's 4th and 2. It's your first opportunity to go for it. You want to see what the kid has. How does he handle the situation?
Carson Palmer completes this one. Oh, Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis, his teammates say he is a beast. He told us about Mike Singletary telling him that he needed to buy this $17,000 projector laptop, and he said, $17,000? Are you kidding me? I could come to the complex and watch that. And Coach Singletary said, son, this is an investment into your future, and he understood that.
Well, 3rd and 5. This is a big down for the Bengals. 3:15 to play, inside 3:15 and counting. TJ comes in motion. Palmer looks at him, comes off of him, throws incomplete over the middle.
Now Cincinnati needs to go for it. Why not?
Nate Clemens on the coverage of Chad Johnson. And instead, they're going to punt it away.
I don't agree with this whatsoever. Why would you punt the ball? You're at midfield, 4th and 5. You got some of the best receiving corps in the business.
Because you're going against the worst offense in the NFL. We're getting a stoppage now. 49er is down at the 45-yard line. Because you're going against the worst offense in the NFL, you can get a 3 and out. You still have 3 timeouts to play with, and it's a 1-score ball game because you went ahead for it on 4th and 2 the last time you had it.
Well, let's just say that San Francisco has possessed the ball 33 minutes. I mean, you haven't, I think they've had maybe 2 or 3 and outs all game. That's asking a lot. When you are an offensive dominant football team,
get this, TJ Hushmanzada is wired for sound. Let's listen to what he had to say about them going for it.
Why wouldn't you kick the field goal? You make it a 2-score game.
See, I knew TJ was a smart young man.
Yes, he is.
See?
If I'm the Bengals right here, I go for it. 4th and 5. Okay, Marshall, if they punt, fill the ball at the 10, 15-yard line, and San Francisco comes back, and they don't get a first down, and they punt. Where are you going to receive the ball? Around the 40?
Cincinnati's defense.
Same thing. There we go.
There we go.
Come on, man.
You're an
about to make me
offensive
go
football
horse.
team.
He must Marvin hurt.
You are an offensive-dominated football team. They carry your team.
All right, 4th and 5. What do?
You throw the ball to your best player.
The coverage predicates who you're going to. Right now, Carson is so familiar with TJ, he trusts TJ. Chad is normally backside. They'll probably go cover 2 against Chad, but TJ is going to get matched up on a young cornerback, and he should be able to work the middle and just sit down right with the...
Chad splits to his right. TJ is off to the left. Chad has Clemens man up. Palmer for Houshmandzadeh. First down, Bengals. TJ to the 31. The drive stays alive.
Like I was saying. That's your most consistent receiver. He's good. He's really physical. He don't care if you get your hands on. He wants you to touch him because all he wants to do is engage you and push you off and move the chains.
Clock down to 2:33 and counting. Palmer into the end zone, overthrowing Chris Henry. Henry comes up looking for a flag because the feet got tangled. But they're saying the contact with Mark Roman was incidental.
Carson, he has to give him a chance. Got to give him a chance.
2nd and 10. As you can see, both teams with their full complement of timeouts remaining. Kenny Watson is the running back, but he's in the slot to the left as the Bengals go 5 wide.
TJ.
Far side, Johnson.
You know, Marshall, the thing about Carson, it's almost like he's making up his mind pre-snap. TJ is wide open running down the seam. No one's covering him. But he has his mind already made up pre-snap where he's going with the ball.
I think although the coverage dictates where you're going with the ball, you must still read out the field because somebody can come open at any given time.
Palmer now 19 of 29 on the night for 252 yards. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 3. Although there is absolutely no doubt that if they fail to make that, they'll go on 4th.
Chad.
Did he get it off in time? Yes, he did. Throws far side incomplete for Chad Johnson. He's got that look again.
They're just not in sync. The two of them, they are not in sync. I've watched this duo. I mean, they connect. At times, you felt like they can connect with the lights out.
Well, who's not in sync? It looks to me that Chad is running routes, and he's getting open, and the ball is not coming. Who's not in sync?
Well, you have to say the both of them. You have to, they're connected. The quarterback and the receiver are connected.
Hang on, guys. Could be our ball game. 4th and 3 for the Bengals. Still 2:20 left and a full complement of timeouts, so the Bengals could conceivably not get the first and still get the ball back this evening. They're trailing 20-13.
Playing the same coverage. You got Chad Johnson one-on-one up top.
Palmer for Johnson. Touchdown Bengals. No. Ball was there. Would have been a tough catch. It was there, in and out of the hands of Chad Johnson.
Oh.
In 2006, Steven Jackson of the St. Louis Rams established himself as one of the NFL's elite running backs. With a rare combination of power and speed, Jackson muscled his way to a career-best 1,528 rushing yards last season. He'll look to improve upon that total in 2007 as the Rams vie for a playoff berth.
Steven Jackson in the end zone, touchdown!
Hockey Fights Cancer has raised more than $9 million for cancer care, research, and awareness.
Don't give up.
Join our hockey family in the fight against cancer. Log on to NHL.com and join the fight.
XGames.com is the year-round online destination for action sports from around the world. We've got the latest vids, bios, photo galleries, and news 24/7, 365. Moto, BMX, skate, rally, surf, and the exclusive home of the X Games. If it happened in the world of action sports, it'll be on XGames.com. Bookmark it and log on early and often. Anytime, any place. XGames.com.
As we come back, you can see Marvin Lewis on the far sideline. Look at his left hand. He's got that challenge flag in his hand. He's debating whether or not to challenge this, but if he does, he's going to lose it, it would appear. He gets both feet down, but he does not possess the ball as he comes down.
No, he shouldn't throw the flag. First of all, always watch your players. Chad is one of the most animated players in the league, and he didn't come out and jump up and say, I caught that, I caught that. So I would have thrown that flag.
Cincinnati has challenged. The receiver caught the ball and scored a touchdown.
Well, he is going to challenge it. We're pretty confident he's going to lose it, but there's no sense in hanging on to him. He can't keep it till next week. At worst, he's going to lose a timeout. He has 3, and he has the 2-minute warning still.
Oh, no.
The question is,
now it might be Martin.
Who upstairs is advising him to challenge this? Because once you make contact,
right now,
you have to possess the ball.
Bang.
Once you hit the ground, you can't. When you hit the ground out of bounds, you must hold on to the ball.
He's going to lose this.
That's it. I mean, I don't know who's advising him upstairs, but right there, when the ball comes out,
I don't know.
Complete.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Marvin has much chance with this one.
No. No.
And you wonder about him losing the timeout.
Exactly.
Now he's got 3 in his pocket, and he's got the 2-minute warning. So maybe he figures
he's about to lose one here.
Yeah, he will lose one.
When you make contact with the ground, the ball, you must possess the ball.
And he didn't. Plain and simple.
Somebody upstairs.
First of all, you know how bad Chad wants to beat Nate Clemens. So if it was a thought of his that he caught that ball and possessed it.
While going to the ground on his own, it is an incomplete pass as ruled on the field. Cincinnati's charged with their first timeout.
Well, I'm sorry, that's just wasting the timeout.
Yeah, that's wasting one. Chad didn't indicate in his mannerisms that he caught the ball.
And so with 2:14 to play, the 49ers assignment is pretty simple. If they can get a first down, there's no reason they shouldn't win this ballgame.
You know, this plays into what he said, what Marvin Lewis said when we met with him. Our guys must make plays. And right there, it's indicative to what he's talking about. It's guys not making plays.
Well, we're going to see Gore and Gore and Gore. And this is Frank Gore crossing the 25, getting it to the 27-yard line before being brought down. And they're going to let it go to the 2-minute. No, they're going to stop it. They're going to stop it. Thought he was going to let it click to the 2-minute warning, but he's going to stop it at 2:04. It was, but they look like they've reset it now to 2:10. Don't miss college bowl games on NFL Network. In the 2007 Insight Bowl, it's going to be Indiana Hoosiers going against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. That's live from Tempe, Arizona on New Year's Eve, December 31st on NFL Network. Next for us is the Marshall Falk Bowl next Thursday, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the St. Louis Rams, featuring the big halftime.
Please tune in, ladies and gentlemen and kids.
Marshall Falk.
You're going to see Marshall Falk cry.
Going to have his jersey retired. 2nd and 7, 2:10 to play. The give is to Gore again. And Gore is grabbed from behind by Dexter Jackson. That'll get us to the, no, they're going to stop it again. They're going to stop it at 2:05.
Yeah, we're going to have a chance to see what this kid is made of right here.
Which kid we talking about? Sean Hill?
Sean Hill. We're going to find out what he's made of.
They will
now, this is a pressure situation right here.
Are you telling me they're going to let him throw?
Yeah.
I don't believe they will. I do not believe they will let him throw with 2:05 remaining in the ball game.
It'll be a run-throw option. They'll get him out on the edge and allow him to have the option to throw the ball or run it, and it'll be to one side of the field. I doubt that they drop him straight back and give him the whole field.
We're talking
to
the
make
same
a decision.
language.
Yes.
We're talking the same language.
Check down type throw.
Where does he go?
Real simple.
Where does he go?
Tight end, Vernon Davis. Or back out of the backfield, Frank Gore.
Well, let's see. Sean Hill, 21 of 28 for the evening, but his night comes down to this. The 49ers need a first down to basically put this one away. If they don't get it, they're going to have to turn it back over to a Bengal offense that came within that man hanging on of tying the ball game just moments ago. 3rd and 4. We've got a whistle.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Oh,
that hurt.
Mr. Hill's job just got a lot more difficult. He'll now be looking at 3rd and 9.
What do you do right here, buddy? Come on, Mr. Falk.
Screen draw. You're running a screen or a draw here. I don't see them throwing the ball downfield in this situation.
Why not? You're 3 and 13.
This is the same logic for them going on 4th and 2.
You said 3 and 10. They're not 3 and 13 yet.
Right. I'm sorry, my bad. I got ahead of myself. But you want to see
3rd and 9. He'll give it to Gore. They keep it on the ground, and Gore would appear to have the first down. Thank you very much. And that gets us to the 2-minute warning. We've moved inside it.